I got started in woodworking very early. I grew up on a farm in Dow, Illinois, and we basically did everything on the farm ourselves. Growing our own food to building our own homes. In the wintertime, when we weren't quite so busy, we'd go into the woods and we would do a little bit of logging. We had a tiny little sawmill that we would set up for our own uses, for fences or barn building or homes or whatever. It's always sort of take what you need from the land and leave the rest for the next guy. And then that way it'll always be there and we can always make our living off the land. My family has been on this piece of land for 4 generations, and it was always really important to try to figure out how to stay on the land. I went on from college to law school, where I specialized in trust and estates, wills, tax planning, and probate. That allowed me to help my family set up a trust so that intergenerationally we would keep the farm together. My grandfather retired from the farm, and he started going to auctions and buying antique furniture. So I would go with him and help him restore furniture, and that's kind of how I backed into the whole idea of becoming a furniture maker. I hated milking cows, but I really enjoyed working in the woods, so the furniture making kind of grew naturally from that. While I was in law school, my mind was engaged all the time, but I really needed to be doing something with my hands. And I graduated law school, took the bar, practiced law for only about a year. I had a little bitty shoebox workshop, and I had about a year of orders already taken to do coffee tables, repairs, humidors, you name it. So my wife was very encouraging, and she said, you know, this is crazy. You come home angry every day and just go right to the wood shop. So I quit my law job and I started doing woodworking full time, and that was in '97, and I've just never looked back. Well, what we really specialize in is big flat surfaces made from naturally harvested, sustainably harvested American hardwood. Not only do we build great furniture, but we build it from timber that we harvest sustainably right from our own land. We take the trees that are over-mature, dead, dying, or that are encroaching on our farmland, and we use those to make our lumber and then our furniture out of. When a client comes to see us, they say, you know, well, I might be looking for a 10-foot walnut table. Okay, that's great. I've got 20 options to show you, because for my entire life, we've been harvesting timber, drying it, and then cataloging it so that when the client comes along, you know, we can pull the things that they need. And I think that makes us a little different than other companies. At David Stine Furniture, and even when I was growing up on the farm, everything that we had in our lives to make our living with had to earn its keep. So whether it's a tool or whether it's a tractor, it has to be good quality, and it has to allow you to get the job done. My pants are part of my toolkit. The quality and the durability of the products I've gotten from Proper is second to none. We buy good stuff and then we use it hard, and it has to help us make a living. I still learn every day, new things, new ways to do stuff, new ways to help my business grow, new ways to help my clients. I do think as you get more experience, and now I've been doing this for almost 30 years, maybe being a master is less about the craft and more about getting to know who you really are as a person and how you can help other people achieve the goals that they're trying to achieve.